Dia Selva, digital marketer and your Get Shit Done coach. Welcome back to my video podcast episode where we talk simple, smart, and seriously game changing stuff for solopreneurs like you. If you're trying to grow your business without burnout, you are in the right place. Make sure that you hit like and subscribe so that you can listen to more people come and give you magical words. Now, let's get into today's episode. My guest today is someone I seriously admire. I've been creeping a lot on her LinkedIn and website, and her name is Tami Gaines. She's a growth
Hey,
strategist, she's an author, she's a speaker, and she's totally a powerhouse. We had a wonderful conversation together, and I think you guys should meet Tami Gaines. She helps companies, big and small companies and mid-sized companies make more money without doing more work. Yes, you got that right. Tammy's been in the game for a long time. She's helped several businesses scale smart and fast. So let's dive in. Tammy, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here.
me too, Summer. I'm really happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Let's kick things off like with a big question. Okay. The first question I wanted to ask you since I said you should come on my podcast is this. I'm pretty sure you have a very good question answer for this. Like big companies or small companies do all the things that they need to do, but boom, they're stuck. Why do you think companies hit their growth ceiling? What's really going on in there?
That is a great question. And it's a question that companies don't ask themselves very often,
Mm-hmm.
which is step back and say, like, what's going on? So I always think there's a couple of things. One is that companies have limited resources. That could be people resources, time resources, money resources. But I feel like a lot comes back to that. They want to expand, they need money to expand, they need people to expand. Um, that's a real challenge. I think, and you're a digital marketer,
I
so
am.
I think inefficient processes, like not keeping up with technology so they can
Broken
run their
systems,
more
yes.
efficiently, right?
Yeah.
So, and I think it's a climb. If you're a solopreneur or you're a small business and you're reliant on yourself, like there's no one to get you up on technology. There's nobody that you can lean into to say, like, hey, how can I do this more efficiently? And hey, today there's AI. How can I build that into my process and into my business to be more efficient? Um, I also think a big thing for solopreneurs in particular is that they're held up by the founder.
Hmm.
Like they have key man syndrome. So all the decisions have to run through the founder, and all of the expertise is held in the head of the founder.
Yes.
Um, so it's like if you're founder dependent, your business will never grow. Like you have to somehow create standard operating processes, or you have to download all that information out of the founder's head onto paper, so that if something happens to the founder, the business is sustainable. Excuse me.
Sustainable. Mm-hmm.
Um, I think also people don't necessarily check in with the market. Like they're not in touch with like what's going on right now. They're relying on their current clients and they're
Hmm.
relying on what's been working. But I think having a conversation with your potential clients or your current clients to say like, hey, here's the services that we want now.
Hmm.
Here's the products that we want now. So it's almost like a lack of innovation.
Hmm.
It's a lack of innovation driven by not being in touch with your market on a regular basis. Wow, that was really long. I'm going to stop talking.
Not at all. I love that insight. Actually, broken systems, in my opinion, is something that people don't look for at all. And the need for people, I totally get that. I never got this myself. I probably had the key man syndrome as well. Like delegating. Duh, you can't be doing everything yourself. The founder cannot be doing everything by himself or herself. That one term I'm taking home definitely. Let's let me meditate on that because how much of my key man syndrome might have stopped my company from growing. So that was a lovely insight I learned from you. I'm gonna go big on that. Now you are big on content that actually converts, right? So this is a
Yeah.
burning question for most of my audience also. Some of my clients also have the same thing. Like, what can I do to make things better? How can I turn leads into paying clients? I get leads, but I don't know how to do anything about it. I write content, but it doesn't convert. So how do you deal with this?
Yeah, so let's begin at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Content. Let's talk about what content is. It's everything. It's white papers, it's blogs, it's social media, it's articles, it's video content,
Mm,
um, buyer's guides. So there is a slew of content, but I believe the key is really knowing your audience
mm,
inside and out. You know what they think, you know where they eat, you know what they raise their hand to in life. Like you know what publications they read, you
mm.
know what blogs they listen to, you know what excuse me, you know what blogs they read and what podcasts they listen to.
Yep.
All of that is like the more intimately you can know your audience, the better your content is going to convert. So that's the first piece is you
Mm,
need to be in love with your target audience and know everything about them. Um, the second piece is that there's something called a buyer journey.
mm,
So you need to connect with your audience where they are in their journey. So are they in the decision phase,
mm.
like where they have just realized they had a problem and now they want to solve it? Are they considering different options? The consideration phase. So now I
Mm,
know I have a problem. I've acknowledged it.
mm,
And now I'm evaluating solutions. And then the last piece is the decision phase. Like
mm,
now I need to decide who to go with.
mm.
So when you're creating content, you need to create it for where they are in the buyer journey. So for example, when they're at the decision phase, it would be great to deliver a, a checklist. Like
Mm,
here's the things that you need to do when you're deciding who to, you know, who your vendor is going to be or who
mm,
your partner is going to be.
mm.
Here's a checklist. When they're just realizing they have a problem at the beginning, um, that might be an infographic, which
Yeah,
sort of like, hey, are you experiencing this problem? Like, here's a visual like map of what that might look like. You know, sending links to relevant articles.
mm,
So the point is like understanding your buyer, meeting them where they are on their journey
mm,
with the right type of content.
mm.
And that's like a whole nother, like that would be a whole nother podcast. But
Mm-hmm.
there are right types of content for where they are on their journey.
Yes.
And then the last piece is making sure that you're delivering the right message at the right time to the right
Great.
people.
Yes.
And that's where I think people get tripped up is on the message.
Hmm. Confusing messages
Yeah,
that don't
exactly.
resonate well with the brand. Well, I make my coaching clients have a perfect buyer persona first and
Nice.
have a perfect buyer journey. Like write it down, map it out. My mentor once said, imagine your perfect client. Who is that person? Think all about her and write all your content to that one person. That struck really hard. Like, write that content for the person that you already are serving and you want to have more of.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant.
Big deal, right?
Listen, when I start writing, I don't start writing content until I
Mm,
am in love with my audience. Like I'm dating
correct.
them. I
Nice.
know what they
Yes.
watch on TV. I know what
Mm,
they read. I know everything about them.
mhm.
Everything else becomes really easy after that.
That is
Most
true.
people skip that step. They skip
Yeah.
that step.
Yeah. Once you experience that, you won't. Now, let's talk cash. This is another thing that I wanted to ask you. Some folks that are watching right now need money like yesterday. Okay. So, what can you say are some quick ways to bring in revenue like right now? Give us your go-to moves.
Quick ways. First of all, cold cash dollar bills. We all want them.
Yes.
Um, and it's funny because I think there's money sitting under people's noses that they don't even recognize.
Yeah.
So the first thing is going to your past clients. Go back to the people that you've already served. They're already
Mm,
happy. They know what you do. And it's just a quick phone call or an email, like a check-in, like, hey, we haven't worked together for a while. What's been going on?
mm,
Do you have any challenges that you're facing?
mm.
Like your past clients are going to hire you right away. Like
Yeah.
there's no vetting process because they
Mm.
already, know you.
Had a good
Um,
relationship. Yes.
so one thing I'm working on, which I think would work for everybody, is we all have like strategic partners. We have referral partners.
Referral partners.
This is I'm going to go really basic, but when I have stuff printed physically,
Mhm.
I've been going to the same print shop for the last 15 years. And I actually went in there and I was like, so do you guys know what I do? And they were like, generally. And I was like, let me tell you what I do.
Hmm.
And if you refer anybody to me, I will give you a referral fee.
Mm-hmm.
So it was beyond putting like my business card on the bulletin board. I was like, oh, okay. Like that's what she does. So
Mm-hmm.
I think building your network of referral partners is really important.
It's
And it
gold.
doesn't always lead to money today, but they already know you and they like you, and people do business with people they trust and respect.
Correct.
So I think that's like low hanging fruit. Um, Go back to your list of people that said no.
Hmm.
Like, no, not right
Hmm.
now. No, we don't have the money. No,
Hmm.
we don't, blah, blah, blah. I would go back to those like not right now people
Hmm.
and talk to
How
them
about
about,
now?
yeah, like where are they at now?
Hmm.
Maybe they need you. Maybe that wasn't the time, but they need you right now. Um, I think you could sell your, depending on your skills, um, you could sell your skills. You can sell it on Upwork.
Hmm.
You could like basically sell your expertise on all
Hmm.
these freelancing sites.
Mm-hmm.
The only time it takes is to put your profile up there.
Yeah.
After that, people will start coming and saying like, "Oh, Summer's a digital marketer. I need a
Hmm.
digital marketer.
Hmm.
Let me hire her."
Yeah.
Um, and then I'll say this, and I'm going to say this as like a total capitalist, but
Mm-hmm.
there's a currency to your connections.
Hmm.
Like there's money to be made off of the people that you know.
People currency. Yes.
So Summer's like an amazing digital marketer, and you're all into tech and streamlining efficiencies. Like if I know somebody in my network that could use that, and you will give me a referral fee for referring them,
Mm-hmm.
like, that's cash.
Yes.
So think about like who your network is and who you know that can use somebody's services that you know.
Hmm.
And the nice thing is it's also a give and take. Like I'm going to send you referrals and, hopefully they'll turn into something and maybe you'll send me some money back.
Yeah. Yeah. Referral partners, referral bonuses, affiliate marketing have always worked for me. I should be honest, 50% of my income comes from referrals. Happy clients that'll send me more people. And they won't just send you people because they're all busy in their own lives. My go-to thing is, who do you know? Who do you know you can send it to me? Send to me. Ask. It never hurts to ask. I get
And
in
most
touch with
people,
10 random people every now and then and ask them, like, hey, who do you know who I can do this particular service to? Do you like what I'm doing? Who else I can serve this way? And yes, affiliate bonuses work very well. When I do my workshops are live, and I have my affiliate marketers that market out to their list, and they make 30% of what I make. So there's personal gains for them too, not just because they love what I do. If not, don't even sign up to be my affiliate, right? You got to love what somebody's doing so that you can start promoting them. And yeah, these people are my gold. So
it
Tammy, before
also,
we go, oh, go ahead.
sorry, real quick, it also adds value to your list.
Absolutely, yes.
Like promoting other people's stuff to your list, as long as you
Mhm.
believe in it and you think it's
Yes.
going to add value,
Mhm.
like it helps add value to your people, the
You
people
become the
that you're
giver.
serving.
Yes.
Yeah,
You become the giver and the sharer, the resource sharer.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Before we wrap up, I want to ask you, where can people get in touch with you? Where are you
Um,
commonly found? Is
yeah,
LinkedIn
you
your
can
go-to?
find me on LinkedIn is probably the easiest place. Tami, and my last name is Gaines, Gaines. All my contact information is on my LinkedIn.
Wonderful.
And if you Google me, there will be 5 pages of Tammy Gaines about me. So
Isn't that nice?
I know my brother Googles me once a month so that he can tell me like what's going on. So yeah, or you could just Google me. But
Oh,
yeah, LinkedIn is
beautiful.
probably the best place.
Okay. So when I publish this episode, in the description, I'm going to be putting all of Tammy's links. So you guys look in the description right now. If this video is live, the links that Tammy wants me to share are in the description. So, well, Tammy, thank you so much for dropping so much gold into this podcast episode. Everybody watching, if this has helped you, if you like this, show us some love, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button so that you never miss another episode. And hey, drop me a comment and tell me like what you felt about how you felt about this episode. Would you like to be on this podcast with me? Let me know. See you in the next one. Until then, get you done.